Hey guys, in today's episode, we're gonna show you how to remove vinyl wrap off of your vehicles. Yeah, the BMW M4, it's handicapped. Anyways guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on yet another one of our videos. So right here, what you're seeing, oh my goodness, my eyes are, whew, that's crazy bright. What we have here is our 2015 BMW M4. We have wrapped this vehicle in chrome gold. So it's something that we wanted to do a while back. The wrap has been on this vehicle for almost 2 years now, a little maybe over 2 years. The vehicle has been wrapped. It's something that we wanted to take on a challenge because chrome wraps are very, very difficult to do. Insanely hard to wrap with, but we nailed it. We got it done. The car looked great. We went to a few car shows. It matched our company logo with a gold and black theme, so kind of give you that Gucci vibes, you know, the luxury, so to speak. But the time has come that we are gonna be restoring the vehicle back to its original form. The reason why is our OCD is killing us. It's driving me insane. The vehicle is wrapped in chrome, and then we have wrapped the whole entire thing in paint protection film as well to slow down the fading, scratching, stains. So that did very, very well. If you look at the vehicle, it looks phenomenal. There's no scratches, there's no staining, but we still ran into an issue. For example, while we were on our way to Kies Motorsports, a BMW car show over in Pennsylvania. So that was last August. We got hit by a big old tire that was laying right across the interstate. So I realized I got some damage here. I broke my whole splitter. Camera's broken. All that's broken inside. Tore up my front lip. So yeah, sucks. Oh well, it is what it is. Had nowhere to go, ended up hitting it. So it damaged our front bumper, rolled under the car, actually tore up the wrap here as it ran over. It destroyed our carbon fiber splitter there. And we ended up rewrapping those panels. Now, I'm not sure if the video is picking it up, but there is a discoloration issue. So this is a known thing for vinyl wraps in general. Whenever it's two separate batches of film, there could be and maybe very slight variation in color. So wrapped it, rolled with it. I really hated it. It drove me insane. The passenger side looks great, but every time you're approaching the driver's side, seeing the color difference here and on the bumper, you know, we have decided to remove it. The original color of the vehicle is Austin yellow. The car is very heavily modified. It's full bolt-on with pure Stage 2 Plus turbos. So what we're gonna do is rip the wrap off and then show you the original color in Austin yellow and maybe hit the road. We'll do a couple pulls. That being said, we're gonna pull the vehicle in and get rolling with it. Look at that. You see how easy it's coming off? So the hood it's got film on it and it was ceramic coated and then we wrapped it, right? But we're removing the wrap outside. It is a little bit toasty, but because inside the shop is about like 72 degrees, so it is really cold and the adhesive needs to be warmed up a little bit at least. That way it just makes it a little bit easier to remove. So yeah, we're gonna embrace the heat, remove the wrap here and then clean up whatever glue residue is left inside, give this thing a bath. And then we're gonna jump on changing out the O2 sensors as well. So we're gonna jump in, we'll swap those out. And the car needs a new battery. I keep getting a light in for that. And I mean, the car's solid. We need to retune it. So currently it's running full E85. We gotta get it back to flex fuel, and then we're gonna put a new T-map sensor in there as well. And that way we can crank out the boost and add about 3 to 4 more PSI. So the goal would be to get this thing somewhere upwards of about 800 to 820 wheel horsepower is the idea. Get it ready for Impact that's coming up in August, so we can actually this year hopefully get it over there and race it. Yeah, but anyways, let's keep removing the wrap. So pretty easy, pretty straightforward. If the wrap has not been on the vehicle for that long, it will come off with minimum issues. If your car has OEM paint, it's a good quality paint, you're not going to have issues with paint coming off. In this case, with my vehicle here, with a shop car, this front end was resprayed before. Like I said, because we did hit a tire, we let the paint fully dry and cure. The shop told us to wait 60 days, which we did, and then we wrapped it. And as you can see, there is no issues so far, no issues of any clear coat coming off. This chrome wrap is actually 3M, so it's a nice high quality, none of that Chinese garbage that people are trying to get offline now. The film for this vehicle full roll, I think it ran about $2,800, so that's a ton of money just for vinyl. It's more expensive than PPF. Always got to be careful in these areas here. If it's a crappy shop that does not know how to paint cars the right way, they will cut corners and not fully paint very well, and you will most likely peel paint coming across here. In this case, the shop we use, Auto Body Pro, it's right down the road from us. They do very good work. Vinyl wrap's worth it. Are they dead? Is PPF the new way to wrap cars? Let me know what you guys think. What I'll do is we're gonna flip the car around so we can get a little bit of heat on this side because it's not wanting to come off very well. And yeah. Actually, this stuff is coming off much quicker than I expected. Like really, really quick. I've only been out here for probably an hour, if not less, and just about all the wrap is gone. There's a little bit of adhesive. You can feel it's a little bit rough, but that should come off super easy. We're gonna grab some 3M adhesive remover, spray it down, let it sit, wipe it all off, and then just give the car a bath, clean it all up, and yeah, like I said, we'll swap the O2 sensors. Clay bar actually will, yeah. It'll smooth it out and exfoliate all that adhesive. Another thing I wanted to point out is you don't want to be pulling like this directly, because 9 times out of 10 what's going to happen is you're going to start to leave a lot of glue behind, and there's a lot more tension on the paint, and you potentially have more of a chance of popping the clear coat or paint off. So the idea is you're essentially going in and pulling it away from the vehicle, right? So just kind of stretching it out this way some. You notice, we're not going like this, just pulling out and a little bit up. That's the safest way to remove vinyl and paint protection film as well. Recommended time, we usually say about 3 years. If your car lives outside, it's just a daily driver, get it off. This is for vinyl. For paint protection film, they're warranted 7, 8, 9, some even 10 years. So you could definitely enjoy those. They last much longer. Like I said, as far as vinyl, you do want to remove it sooner than later, just because it can turn into a nightmare with adhesive, delamination, vinyl splitting, coming off in the small little pieces, especially on your flat panels like roofs, hoods, trunks, where it takes the most amount of abuse from the UV rays, from the sun. So we say, you know what? Get it off. 3 years, get it off. All right, so what we're gonna do now is, now that basically all of the wrap is off, we're gonna pull it into the wash bay, let the car cool off. The guys are gonna go to lunch break, and we're gonna get on cleaning it up. So remove the adhesive, the glue, the residue, just give it a good, nice detail. In the next video, or in a couple of weeks, we'll show you how we dry ice blast and restore the undercarriage and the wheel wells of this vehicle, including the engine bay. like, but I need a refill with this. So what we got here is what we're spraying on is, it's not Tarex, so it's not Car Pro Tarex. What we're doing is a Coach Chemie's T. So this is a adhesive remover, tar remover. It's a little bit more aggressive. We're gonna try this first before we try the actual adhesive remover by 3M. So what we're doing is just gonna spray the vehicle down. You can already feel it working and dissolving. You know, the vehicle, it cooled off, so it's not warm. You definitely don't want to spray it on the car while it's hot, but look at that. See that? See all that blue? So that's already, I don't know why the adhesive is turning blue, but it is cleaning up. So what we're gonna do is we'll refill this bottle. We're gonna saturate the car a little bit more and just let it do its thing. So here's one thing that I wanted to mention to you guys. So, you know, been in business for quite some time now. We had a story with a Nissan 370Z. So the guy that had the car before, it had a partial wrap on it. And what he did was, you know, he tried to remove the wrap himself. So he got all the wrap off, but there was a ton of glue left, you know, and he just rolled with it. He didn't clean off the glue. He let it sit on his vehicle for quite some time. And it was summertime, it was hot. So you can imagine, even after about a week or so, what had happened was the adhesive had cooked and baked into the clear coat. So then when we got our hands on the vehicle, he reached out to us and said, you know what, I've tried cleaning the adhesive, I can't get it off, can you get it off? So we got the adhesive off, but the issue with that was it had burned and etched into the clear coat. So whenever you're removing decals, whenever you're removing wraps, whenever you're removing film of any sort, even badges, right? You remove badges, there is adhesive there. You wanna get that off as soon as possible, or else it's gonna open up a whole nother can of worms for you, and it's just gonna turn into a disaster. So with that vehicle specifically, he ended up getting the front end repainted on it. So that's where you can say, well, paint protection film is trash or wraps are garbage because they ruined my car. It's like, no, it's the improper approach towards this product that will damage your vehicle, you know. But if you're doing it this way, removal, decontaminate, wash, get it all cleaned up, you're not gonna have any issues at all. So let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think? The Austin yellow or the chrome gold? Yeah, I miss this color a lot. All right, so the car is all cleaned up. It's actually a couple days since we've removed the wrap. It's been pretty rainy around here, but now the weather is pretty good. So we're gonna go out and do a quick drive on the vehicle. Like I said, the car is fully modified. It's got Pure Stage 2 Plus turbos, every bolt-on that you can imagine, port injection, running full E85 with a custom tune. With that being said, let's hop inside, just do a quick drive. And then we still got to put film on the whole vehicle. So we got to wrap the whole car in paint protection film and make sure it doesn't get any chips. Hey, look, it's our old shop. Spent 5 years in there. Do about a 40-mile-an-hour pull. This car is so much fun. It's definitely a blast to drive. It feels fast, it is fast, but I'm used to the speed. Whenever somebody rides, they're like, oh my goodness, yeah, it's wild. We're gonna upgrade, like I said, the T-map sensor so we can run more boost. gonna get it retuned. So like I said, hopefully, you know, take it from about 700, bump up maybe 100 more horsepower. That's what the tuner said we can do. Did you hear that? But you didn't hear it. So there's no burble tune on this car. I took that off. I got tired of rolling around town, and every time you downshift, you hear the pops and bangs, because every guy that owns a Nissan has that setup. You hear a little bit of pops, but that's just naturally the car doing that. All right, what do you guys think, M2 or M4? So this one actually uses the S55 motor as well. Before they went to the newer model that switched over to, no, this is the S55. So the previous one used an N55 motor, which was the baby version of the S55. So same motors. I don't know, it's such a hard choice. The front end of that one I feel like is a little more aggressive compared to this, but I like how small the M2 is. That is it. We are all finished up with the BMW M4. I hope you guys liked the video, a little bit of driving and flybys. So key things for removing wraps, right? You want to make sure that you heat the material. Got to make sure that you're pulling in the right direction, and make sure you clean off the adhesive as soon as possible. Do not let it sit on your vehicle because it will damage your finish. So with that being said, guys, I hope you have a great one. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much and have a good one. Bye-bye.